Now, we've talked about the importance of using a calendar because it not only helps you define events, but also helps you kind of plan and see things going forward. So this is what I want to show you is how this actually looks and how you can use this to your advantage inside of Outlook. So let's take a look at what we've got here. And you can see how I have color coded all of my different events. And you go, that's a lot of stuff. And you're right. The good news is not all of it's for me if you know what to look for. So let me show you here. In blue, you notice I have my classes. So these are the things that really can't move, things that I have to be in, obviously. In purple, I have my open office hours. These are when anyone can drop by. I'm not going to be doing any deep work. I'm going to be doing some basic paperwork or checking emails, waiting for students to come by. And these are kind of open for me. And I know this, and so when I look at my calendar, I can instantly see what it is to expect. My orange is hours that are open, but only by appointment. You have to contact me in advance. This way I can still meet with students, but I have an additional time that I know that if no one contacts me, I can focus and do deep work. Now, some things like this light green over here, you notice that it matches up with this list up here. You know, okay, well, what is that label? Well, that label is saying it's actually a different calendar that I've been added to. So this is the events and planning calendar. And these are things that I may not be involved with, but are going to happen school-wide in our case. So I can take a look at this and say, hey, is this something I need to look at and work with? The light blue, and you notice that there's some duplicates here where they've been set up, are just things that people have sent me and said, hey, would you come to these meetings? Would you come to this event? This is something that we would appreciate you being there. Now, some of these I've agreed to and I'm going to go to, some I've not. And I can take a look at my whole week, and so I can put this up on Monday or maybe on Sunday and say, okay, what is my week going to look like? How do I plan for things? If I have something where I know I need to focus and do some deep work where I'm not being distracted, I know where I can and can't put things. This also helps me because if someone calls you and says, hey, can you meet me at a certain time? I can look at my calendar. I can use my navigation here, either left and right to go forward or back a week to look and see on my calendar if I need to, or I can do a drop down and see jumping in whole years or months advance in the future as necessary. Currently, I'm seeing the whole week. The whole week is all 7 days, including the weekend. When I was working in a regular business, we only did Monday through Friday. We didn't worry about the weekend, so I only looked at what's known as the work week. Sometimes it's known as a 5-day week. And this let me focus a little bit more and see a little bit more so I see more details. I can click on day and only see what's happening that day. Or conversely, I can go to the month and see the whole month. Now, the challenge with the month is I don't get to see as good a detail. I don't get to see my in-between breaks. So this has advantages because I see a whole month at a time, but it also has disadvantages because I have to see the whole month at a time. And that means that some details get left out. So pick what works best for you. Coming up next, we're going to see how this works with collaboration so I can work with other people and be more efficient that way. Stay tuned for that video.